back to my channel. So today I created a boldy kind of look. It's a teal shimmery lid. I did use the Jeffree Star palette, and this of course is my favorite shade in the palette alongside this one. You guys know that I'm obsessed with colors, and I just love to create really bold, bright, colorful looks. It's not for everyone, I can understand that, but me personally, I just love to use colors. So that's the look that I came up with. I haven't used my Jeffree Star palette too much on camera filming for you guys, so I thought I would just throw it in there since there's a lot of summery colors and stuff. So I just figured, why not incorporate it in this video? So I hope that you guys like this type of look that I created. Let me know if you guys have any looks that you want me to recreate from my Instagram, or just any looks that you have an idea maybe I should do, and I'll definitely do it. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Hey loves, so we're gonna get started, and I'm going to be grabbing the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Brow Palette, and I'm taking this dark brown color. My eyebrows were just waxed today. I went to get them done, but I do have a little bit of sparseness in my brows. So for this tutorial, I decided to just add in some powder to any of the areas in my brows where it's a little sparse. But I do have full brows, so I try not to fill them in too much. And I'm just taking this angled brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm just filling in my brows. Now I'm going to be taking MAC Painterly per usual, and I'm going to be putting this on my eyelids as my eyeshadow base. Once we are done doing that on both of my eyelids, I'm going to take the Jeffree Star palette, the Beauty Killer palette, and I'm going to take the shade China White, and I'm going to just put that on my lid just to set my base. And now I'm going to be taking the color Courtney, and this is going to be our transition. This is going to be our transition shade. That gets a little, it's a tongue twister, especially since I have a lisp. So we're just going to be going in with a Delium 2's brush, and I'm adding that into my crease on the other side as well. Everything will be listed down below. If I forget to mention something, just check down below in the description bar. So now I'm going into the Morphe 350 palette just to get this more, it's like a medium brown color. The palette, the Jeffree Star palette, didn't have that shade, so I had to go into the palette just for this one shade. And I'm going to be adding that on the other side with a MAC 217 brush. Once we are done doing that, I'm going to then blend it out with that same Delium 2 brush that we previously used. And then I'm going to go back into the palette, and I'm going to be taking the same China White and just putting that as our brow bone color, and then I'm just going to blend that out. And then we're going to the star of the show, which is this teal shade. It's called Expensive. It's actually my favorite shade in the palette. I'm taking a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. This is the large one, and I'm packing it on little by little because this color does have a lot of pigment. But I didn't want to add an eyeshadow base, this color, the same color as this Expensive color. So what I did was I just sprayed some MAC Fix Plus just to make it a little faster and to speed up putting on the eyeshadow on my lid. So that's what I did, and now I'm going to take this shade with a little blending brush, and I'm just going to be blending out the edges of that Expensive shade and just blending it out as well. And since we got rid of some of that color with the blending, I'm just adding some more of it. And now I'm going to be priming my face. I'm taking the Baby Skin Pore Eraser and just putting that in my T-zone. And then I'm just going to set some Fix Plus spray to make my face a little moisturized. And now I'm taking Born This Way, which is my favorite foundation. And I'm just taking a foundation brush from Wet n Wild just to add that all over my face. And then I'm going to be using a damp black beauty blender just to blend everything out. You guys have seen me do this many times, so we're just speeding through this. And once we're done with that, we're going to take the LA Girl in the shade Orange just to color correct underneath my eyes. This color is really bold, so I just add just a little bit under my eyes. It's better for a deeper skin tone, but it does definitely work for my skin tone. So just make sure you blend it out and have a really good concealer to go over it that's going to fully cover that color so it does not peek through. And that's where we're using the NYX HD concealer, which is also one of my favorite concealers. And we're just blending that out with the same beauty blender. Once we are done doing that, we're taking the e.l.f. high definition powder, which it's actually really amazing. My mom gave me this powder and I've been wanting to try it. I fell in love with it. It gives you such a nice finish and it doesn't make me crease. It's a really good powder. Now I'm going in with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is just going to set my entire face. Usually I use medium tan or medium dark. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Cosmetics bronzer palette, and I'm just using that shade with a BH Cosmetics brush. I think these brushes might not be on the website anymore. I'm not too sure. I didn't see them when I went to check before, but I'm sorry, these are like one of my favorite brush sets. I really love them, guys. And I'm just blending that in with a Real Techniques brush. And now I'm taking that same expensive shade and I'm just going to be putting that on my lower lash line. Once we're done doing that, I'm going to take the shade Courtney and I'm just going to blend out the edges of that color under our lower lash line. I'm taking this eyeliner. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's Douce, D-O-U-C-C-E Cosmetics, and I'm just putting that into my waterline. And now I'm back with my falsies on and my wing. I just did a little wing today, nothing crazy. And I'm going to apply Mellow Wine on my cheeks by Wet n Wild. And then Wet n Wild Fergie Collection in the shade Rose Champagne Glow to my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, and my nose. And now I'm taking mascara by the same brand, Dose. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I apologize. But yeah, I'm just using mascara to apply that on my lower lashes and my top lashes. And now I'm taking the same highlighter just for an inner corner pop. And with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, just setting our brows. And now I'm just taking my favorite lip liner, which you guys have seen me use many times. It's the NYX Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Burgundy. And then I'm going to be taking the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Soft Spoken. And I'm going to just be adding that all over my lips. It's like a mauve color. It's a perfect mauve shade, and it doesn't set too drying on your lips. It's actually really comfortable to wear. Once we are done with that, I'm going to set my face with MAC Fix Plus, and we are all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.